Hi guys, it's Nova here. I hope this video quality is okay. I'm using the backwards camera so I can actually see what I'm doing in the viewfinder. But I have a little first impressions product review for you today. Olympia and I went to Superdrug earlier and I spotted a new product from MUA Academy, which is a very low budget drugstore brand that I use a lot of. And I think they're trying to kind of copy the Mani MUA packaging. You'll see what I mean here. This is their Prism Loose Powder Highlight. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's a holographic, it's black, the font is very similar. I'm hoping this is gonna be really, really good. There was a tester that I swatched on my hand and it was kind of like a greeny color. This color is Star Illusion, which I'm hoping is going to be more of a natural color, like a neutral kind of color, because I don't really want like a crazy green highlight. But it looked so reflective, so amazing in the tester, so I really want to see how this goes. Ordinarily for my highlight, I use, also by MUA Academy, I use Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter in Pink Shimmer, which is more like a pressed powder. And the pink normally I think just gives me a little bit of warmth because I don't use a blush. So let's see how this goes. So it's got these really fucking annoying plastic dish thing in the top like a normal loose powder does. Let's see if I can get that out without breaking a nail. So looking inside, it's a very neutral color. It's almost like an almondy kind of color. So I'm thinking this is probably the right shade that I wanted to go for. I didn't want anything too crazy. Let me just dip a finger in there. Oh, it's very soft. Very soft powder. That's what it's like on my finger. Let's just swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. Oh wow, it's got a pink tone to it. I don't know how much of that you guys can see. I will do some shots against the green screen where the lighting will be really intense so you guys can properly see the effect. But it's so bizarre because inside the tub, it's definitely more yellowy, borderline green on the outside. It kind of looks a bit green, but swatching it on my skin, it's a definite pink tone. So I think I'm gonna go in with an angled, fluffy brush just on my cheekbones. I'm kind of scared that this is going to be really intense, so let's just do a little bit at first, and I'm just going to dust it off into the lid of the product, and let's put a little bit on here and see what happens. Wow, that was way too much. It's really powdery, so you get a lot of fallout. A little goes a long way. I think this might have been a little bit crazy. Oh, it doesn't smell good. It smells like powder paint. Do you remember powder paint? It's exactly what it smells like. Now, I'm hoping this is gonna brush away fairly well. Let's take this great big brush. So I feel like that's kind of brushed away almost all of the product now. I've got a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, but I've lost all of the product that was on the cheekbone. So let's just put a little bit more on there and see if I can get it to actually stay on the skin. Oh, it's just like a cloud of fallout. Can you see like the clouds of product coming up as I put this on? It's crazy. Let's see if I use a finger to kind of blend this in. This looks horrible. It's made such a mess as well. It is all over me. Let me get my contour brush and just kind of blend that back up into the highlight a little bit. I'll see how it looks on camera, but I'm really not impressed so far. The pressed powder is way better. This kind of just doesn't want to sit on my skin. It just flies all over the goddamn place in the air. I can see clouds of it now just flying about the place. Even if I pack it on like crazy, it just doesn't stay. I'm also going to take a little bit now and just see how it looks on my nose highlight. That looks good. That's super reflective. Can you guys see that? Maybe I just need to be pressing this in with more pressure. Let me try again with my finger. I'm going to really rub it in small circles. I don't know, I'm going to have a look and see what this looks like with both the lights on against the green screen, get a really good shot of it and see what you guys think. All I know that it is fucking messy, it gets everywhere, and if you inhale it, it's like toxic. It smells just like powder paint and it's not very pleasant to work with. But it might pop under the lights. I can see the very end of my nose where I think I've packed in quite a bit of product. Looks really, really good. But otherwise, so far, the pressed version, the undress your skin, is much easier to work with. This, I think, is only about £3. This was a £5. So for £5 for that amount of product, it is 18 grams, so that's fucking loads of product. It's really good. But is it good if it doesn't work? We'll see. So how does this look under the bright lights? What do you think?
You're going to have to come closer because I don't think it picks it up. Yeah, there you can see it. Now, if you're looking just on Nova's contour there, you can pick it up.
I think you can see it a lot on my nose. If anything, I think I put too much on my nose and it's making it look wonky.
Well, whether it'll pick it up on the camera, I don't know, but I can see.
Well, if it doesn't pick it up on the camera, then what's the bloody point?
Well, in person, you big turd.
I think it's shit, this.
Well, I can see it a lot more in person. It's whether or not it picks up on the viewfinder. We'll find out, but I think it's fine. It's nice. It's just not very strong.
I don't know. I like this stuff that I used before.
Well, then use that then. Bloody hell.
So final thoughts on the Prism Loose Powder Highlighter from MUA Makeup Academy. Unless I get a flurry of comments telling me how amazing it looks, I think it's a waste of bloody time. It's a bit more expensive than the highlighter that I usually use, and I don't think it looks as good. I think I just got excited by the holographic packaging. Alright you guys, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye! Big love to our latest patrons Bobby Taylor Jr., Jeremiah Larson and Mitchell Gilmore. Today's patron spotlight goes to Cinnamon Bonikowski. Wait, Cinnamon, that can't be your real name.